Hey everyone, welcome to the Ukestuff channel. Today I just wanted to do a channel update to let you know about some things, and I'll just do that really quickly and just move on from this video. My neighbor is mowing their lawn, so if you hear a lawnmower, that's what might be making sound in the background. Not sure if the microphone will pick that up or not. So I'll just try to go through these very quickly. First of all, if you haven't noticed, I've lost a lot of weight. I'm not ready to talk about that yet. I am healthy. I'm doing okay. Some people were concerned. Other people have been cheering me on. Thank you for that. When I've reached my goal, then I'll probably write about that or make a video about that if you're interested. But otherwise, I probably won't address that on the channel again, unless there's expressed interest in wondering how it happened. Second, I'm just going to start wearing my glasses. I know you can see the ring light, but I do too much stuff where I need to read off of a screen while I'm doing things. And I wear my reading glasses almost all the time. And I'm reached the point where I'm like, you know what? Forget about the vanity. If you can see the ring lights, it's okay. It's all right. That's great. Third thing I want to mention is that I am currently in the process of sort of liquidating ukuleles from what I have. I have not been hoarding ukuleles intentionally, but I've been keeping them in the event that I need to do a follow-up review or a comparison with a brand, or somebody will ask, hey, can you compare this to that? And I've done that a few times, but it's out of hand. If you are in the United States, right now I've got a bunch of ukuleles listed on Facebook right now. And I try to price things incredibly fairly so that people get a good deal, yet I am either getting some money that I can then put back into the channel, or I'm just recuperating some of the money that I've spent on instruments. So again, if you live in the United States and you have Facebook Marketplace, if you look for ukuleles, you might see some of those available over time. And as I clear out sets of them, complete sets of them, I'll keep listing. I'd like to get down to about 10 ukuleles that I keep, although with my work with flight that I do part-time, I do make sure that I keep some of my flight ukuleles for times that I need to look something up or check something or do a spec. So I do have to keep my collection of flights, but beyond that, I'll be getting rid of quite a few ukuleles other than ones I really consider as special. Now, someday, again, I do have 3 dream ukuleles, I think. The first one, I'm debating whether to get a Kamaka HF2, which is Kamaka's traditional koa model, or the KF, or the Kamaka HF2 Deluxe, which is a cedar top and just ornate. Long story is, I eventually want to go to Hawaii with my wife. Maybe we'll bring the kids. Maybe we'll set up a way to have our parents take them. But to go to Hawaii with my wife and to actually visit the Kamaka family and buy one of those deluxe models in person and bring it back. That's sort of a dream there. The other one for sure is the Blackbird Clara. In all the recordings of ukuleles I've heard, there is no ukulele that sounds better to me in the recordings I've heard than the Blackbird Clara. And that, of course, is like a tank of an instrument as well. I mean, they're meant to be super, super rugged. So a lot of my other instruments that kind of fit that rugged category, I wouldn't need to hold on to either. And those are my dreams. Now, the cool part is about an instrument is, I know for a lot of people, I think about my friend Rich Davis, and he likes buying ukuleles that are well under, $100. And he says that he'll never use anything other than that. I'm a tuba player, and if I want to get into an entry-level tuba these days that's worth playing, it's well over $5,000. Probably realistically for a concert tuba player, probably $8,000, $10,000 to get into a instrument that you would actually play with an orchestra or professional band. And I actually do have a really good tuba that I bought when I was in college, which is now quite a while ago. So considering $1,500 for an amazing ukulele or $2,500 for a lifetime gold ukulele is a lot of money, but as instruments go, realistically, that's also not a lot. And by the way, one of the things I'm going to be doing is I sell my ukuleles. I'm going to be keeping a small percentage and putting that towards the Dream Ukulele Fund as well. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the finances of this channel and the Uke Play-Alongs channel. The Uke Play-Along channel doesn't make any money. I think I've talked about that a lot, and that's okay because the companies that own the music are earning the money off of that. Great. It'd be really cool if they would send like a fraction of a percentage to the people that make videos that do that, but at the current time, that's not how that goes. This channel is making about $30 a month. That's great. It's a start. I do not expect to retire from this channel, but there are 3 things you can always do to support this channel. First of all, if you can like videos, that helps YouTube's algorithms, even though I think I've turned off whether or not that shows on the videos. Second, you can subscribe to the channel. That always helps. And third, if you ever want to make a donation or just buy me a coffee to say thank you, that's always appreciated at buymeacoffee.com/ukestuff. There's a slight amount that's taken from the company in the processing, but if you buy me a $3 cup of coffee, I think I see something like $2.70 from that. And that doesn't happen that often, but it's always appreciated when it does. So thank you. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is just life has been hectic. I don't know why completely. Back at school has been very, very tough this year. As a whole, nationwide, behaviors are up because we have 3 years of students, especially at the elementary level, that haven't really had a normal year of school and they don't know how to act with school. We have shortages throughout the United States of bus drivers, substitute teachers, kitchen workers, custodians, because people are going to other industries that pay more. In my own district, we recently found out that many of the districts around us started paying substitute teachers $180 a day versus what we paid, which is $120 a day. So our district needs to figure out what to do when, if you're a substitute teacher, are you going to sub in a district in a building where you can get $120 a day, or are you going to go to the next district over, which is really no further to drive, for $180 a day? And our district is strapped for cash as well, like many schools throughout the United States. And to find another $60 per substitute teacher is tough. So there are days that we as teachers are, as a music teacher, I'm pulled out of my music job and I'm asked to teach in a normal classroom because another teacher wasn't able to get a sub and they need the students watched during the day and taken care of during the day, not just in music, but in their main core class. So that has been a real challenge to have the energy. So I used to try to do a play along and a tutorial for the play along every week, some extra content as well here and there, a full uke guide review and a 1-minute ukulele review, and also a uke tip every week. That is just not been happening. So right now I am adjusting my expectations to do it once every 2 weeks. And if time and my personal energy allow, I will make more videos. If not, I'm going to shoot for that once every 2 weeks. And if I can't do it every 2 weeks, I'm not going to fret, no pun intended, too much either, because again, this isn't a main income generator for me. It's $30 a month, which doesn't even approach what I spend on buying ukuleles for review. And then, by the way, when I sell them, I almost always sell them for less than I paid for them. So I'm actually earning less than that if you think about that every month. And that's okay, because this is a hobby. This is a fun thing for me to do. I enjoy doing it. I hope there is some benefit to you for the things that I'm making. And again, I appreciate all the support. So I did want to follow up though, and kind of, if you've been wondering why there hasn't been regular postings since school started, that's kind of why. Life is just sort of, it's not awful. It's just super busy. And when I'm not super busy, I'm exhausted and I just don't feel like making more videos. So if I'm totally honest at that time. And it's not that I don't have things to make. I've got if you saw my room right now where I'm recording, I've got a large pile of instruments that could take me weekly well into 2022 to review. But unfortunately, finding the time to do that, where it's 30 minutes to review just the uke guide review, another probably hour to prepare the documentation that goes with it and to do the background work, and clearly a week worth of playing an instrument just to make sure I'm getting a good sense. The only time I haven't done that is in my recent review of the Flight NUT 310, and I'm not sure when I'm going to post this. Actually, the Flight NUT 10 video might be coming out after this, but I was sent the wrong ukulele by Amazon, so I'm sending it back, but decided to review it while I had it, which caused me to review that today. But you know, I just haven't had the energy and just the desire to then make the video, even though I've got plenty of content and I'm not burned out in making videos. I just am burned out that day of energy, if that makes sense. So anyway, things are going well. I appreciate the support. Anything you can do, from liking the video to subscribing to if you ever want to buy me a coffee, is definitely appreciated. And as always, I thank you for joining me in the video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.